Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online Shadowbringers. In the last episode, we took care of our role quest, where we had our first encounter with Dikaiosine, the Sin Eater that we're trying to hunt down and destroy, eventually. And then after that, we head out here to Raktika. And then we kind of got jumped coming into the area by the Knights Blessed, who thought we were Sin Eaters. And as part of that, we ended up meeting Y'shtola for the first time here. She didn't quite recognize us, because I guess she didn't quite recognize the nature of our ether, which is interesting. She thought we were a Sin Eater. But after we clarified all of that, we came over here to Slitherbow, the village of the Knights Blessed. We kind of got a little bit of an introduction to them, and we're still kind of in the meet and greet phase. And then we'll see what comes of the translation of the tablet that we delivered to Y'shtola. That used to be from the ancient empire of Ronka. So, let's go ahead and continue work here. We need to go around and say Alan Tuta to the various people here to greet them. And then, I guess, get some rundown from the various citizenry of Slitherbow. So here we have Vondia here. Alright, so I need to be in say chat mode. And it needs to be Alan Tuta. A newly come traveler, Alan Chisi, and welcome to Slitherbow. You must forgive us if we seem strangely reserved. We are a quiet and taciturn people. Silent and serene as the sunless sea, the quiet makes it easy to discern the presence of eaters and other dangers here in the woods. Alright. Here is a placid elder. The elderly woman smiles warmly. Okay, that wasn't much. Alright, and then we head through here. And there's Asgir. Alan Chisi, welcome friend. I take it you will remain in these woods for some time, yes? Probably. Beware of these woods. You will find poison in near everything you see, but fear not, our medical tea will keep you healthy. Ask and it is yours. Alright. There's a lot of poisonous creatures in the forest. Not entirely unusual. Alright, so now we go and speak with Minfilia. Alright, everyone was so kind and gracious. I was nervous at first, but already I'm starting to feel at home. Alright, there's still much I have to learn about the Knights Blessed, but their faith and strength of will is nothing short of inspiring. I can see now how they've built such a thriving community. Alright. Alright, so we're getting our next quest from Runar. I'm actually going to go ahead and tell my Chocobo to take a break. Alright. Runar. Judging by the glint in Runar's eye, there is more for you to learn about Slitherbow. Okay. You're returned. Very good. No doubt they were glad of your company. It has been too long since we have had visitors. Remember, if you have any questions or is there anything you need, do not hesitate to ask. Speaking of which, we must arrange food and lodgings for your stay. As friends of Master Matoya, we cannot ask for payment, but if you would be willing to lend a hand, it would be my pleasure. Sure. We are fortunate indeed to pay host to such generous souls. The task I have in mind is simple enough. All I ask is you take a jug of water. That you take a jug and water the crops in the square. May I help too? Of course. One of you can do the filling, the other the watering. Speak with Eorzea when you have finished. She'll be relieved to hear the crops have been tended to. While you take care of that, I will see to your room and a warm meal. Right then, I'll fill, you water. Okay. This is the only jug I could find which was small enough to lift, but I'm afraid there's a crack in the bottom. You'll need to hurry to the garden before all the water leaks out. Take a jug of water to the square before the contents leak out. You will have 45 seconds to complete the task. Should you fail, return to Minfily and try again. Alright, another one of these time-limited quests. Alright, so there's our destination. You've watered half of the plot. Fetch another jug of water to take care of the rest. Very well. And it looks like that we have opened up the side quests here in Slitherbow. Alright, was there enough water for the plot? Not exactly. We need some more. Only half, I see. Well, let me refill the jug for you. Alright, we have 30 seconds to complete the task this time. Alright then. And of course, it's further away. There you go. The whole plot has now been thoroughly watered. Alright, and then let's inform Eorzea. Well met, travelers. I observed you earlier speaking with the others. Have you need of something? You water the crops? I apologize for not noticing sooner. I've been rather distracted of late. Watering the crops was always Todia's duty, but she is no longer with us. We have since taken to sharing the duty, though never with guests. You are most kind. Is there anything else we can do to help? We could plant something if you like. There's no need. The plot is small is true, but it provides us with enough to survive. We ask for no more. I don't know how you manage. Had the Blessed not considered leaving, life would surely be easier almost anywhere else. I can understand why you might say that, but the easiest path is not always the right one. Tell me, do you know our history, how our faith came to be? Yes, I believe so. The Knights Blessed was initially formed by those who lost their homes in the wake of the flood. What began as an occasional gathering of survivors eventually grew into a community, which ultimately decided to strike out on its own in the Raktika Greatwood. I see you have read our history. But there is a history that is told and one that is lived. Like so many in those times, the first of the Knights Blessed lost everything. Their homes, their loved ones, all they held dear. To make matters worse, none could say what became of the souls of those lost to the flood when their bodies were reborn as sin-eaters. The people were without answers, without hope, their gods having drowned along with everything else. It seemed that nothing was beyond the reach of the light. But soon they realized that where there is light, there must be darkness. And in that truth, they found new faith, a belief that the souls of the departed could yet find peace beyond these burning skies, in the sunless sea above. That is why we pray for the safe passage of wayward souls unto that blessed black abyss, for the return of the night, that we might someday look upon the kingdom of heaven with our own eyes. We remain in these woods for the selfsame reason our founders first chose them. They may lead lives of simplicity, with the shade of these trees as a constant reminder of our faith. With so many seeking paradise in Yulmore, it's refreshing to find people who value a humbler existence. Your kindness say so. Many consider our way of life foolish, and so it must seem to those who yet cling to their worldly possessions. In times such as these, when everything can be taken away in an instant, it is all too easy to lose sight of why we fight to go on living. It is not to hold fast to material things, but to hold those who went before us in our hearts, to keep alive the legacy they have left us. This we must do for them, our children, and generations yet unborn. To keep their legacy alive. All right. Done? All right. So, Runar over here. Let's let him know that we're done. Done tending to the crops already. Very good. It should not be long before your room is ready. Runar. In the woods. Sin-eaters, I fear they may have the touch. Where? In the grove to the southwest. For mercy, they have yet to wander any closer to Slitherbough. They have no need to engage. Inform the guard that no one is to set foot outside the village until they have moved on. But sir, what of Todia's Heartstone? It must be retrieved before the service. Of all the times for sin-eaters to appear. Are you going to just leave them alone? Under normal circumstances, we would not hesitate in striking the beasts down, but if they indeed have the touch, I would not risk them corrupting one of our own. What was that you said about a stone? A few days passed. Todia, a child of the Knights Blessed, was slain by the Sin-eaters. We succeeded in retrieving her body, but in our haste we failed to notice her necklace was gone. Strung to it was a pendant of jade, her heartstone. All the Knights Blessed are given such a stone at birth. It is the most valuable possession one can own. It is custom to present the heartstone of the deceased at their funeral as an offering to the heavens, but now... What if I could find it for you? I have experience in fighting Sin Eaters, and the light's corruption does not touch me like it does others. Master Motoya called you Minfilia, did she not? Are you truly the Minfilia, descended from the Oracle? Even so, I dare not ask you to risk your life for the Blessed. I understand how you feel, but I can't stand by knowing that your people are in need and I can help. Please, let me do this. Very well, but if the danger proves too great, you must retreat. I could never forgive myself if we were forced to hold a second service. I nearly forgot about Thancred. What if he returns before I do? Don't worry. I'll come with you. Yeah, we'll get him done in short order. Thank you. With you at my side, I'm certain we can deal with them in no time at all. Go swiftly, and may the shadows keep you both. Alright, we're gonna go out and kill some Sin Eaters. Sounds good. So where are we headed? Alright, down there. There is our destination. Alright, time to get the Chocobo back out. There, the Sin Eaters. A couple of them. I was hoping there would only be one. There's no way we can search for the stone without dealing with them first. Alright, let's do it then. What? Shouldn't we make a plan first? Though there are only two. I'll draw one of them away, you can deal with the other. Alright, let's get to it. This is what? Forgiven Dissonance. Alright, done. Alright, let's find Minfilia. Looks like she's taking care of hers. Yame, there you are. It's done. My affair was a bit careless. I'll do better next time, I promise. I'm fine. You needn't worry about me. More importantly, we have to find that Heartstone. They said it was made of jade, right? I'll search over there in the brush. Alright, let's see if we can find it. There's a pile of leaves. There seems to be no trace of the Heartstone here. Of course, it wouldn't be out in the open and obvious like that. Alright, well, let's scout around the perimeter of the search area. Then we'll work our way inward. There we are. Another pile of leaves. You brush away the leaves and uncover a brilliant green gem. Looks like we got it. Alright, just gotta find Minfilia. There she is. Did you have any luck? Yep, we got it. It's beautiful. This has to be it. You know, Thancred always said you were a woman of many talents. I think I'm beginning to understand what he means. I have much to learn if I'm to be even half the hero you are. The hero she was. I'm sorry, forget I said anything. We should hurry back to Slitherbow. Runar and the others are probably worried. Alright then, back to Slitherbow. Alright, let's let Runar know that we found it. Thank goodness you are safe. I've begun to fear the worst. Nah. By all that is dark, you found it. We can proceed with our service as planned. These blessed gems serve not only to protect us in life, but to guide our spirits unto the sunless sea and the hereafter. Even should we be felled by the Sin Eaters, so long as these gems are recovered, our souls are ensured peace in the dark. Alright then. Saying goodbye. Alright, words fail to express my gratitude for this kindness you have done for the Blessed. I must insist that you and your friends attend Todia's service as honored guests. There is still much we must do to prepare, but please go and inform the others. It will be held in the darker. When you arrive, there should be an attendant present to explain the proceedings. Alright then. Let's talk to Minfilia. Ayame and I learned so much about the Knights Blessed while you were away. We helped them recover a lost heirloom out in the woods. I know I wasn't supposed to leave, but they really needed our help. There were Sin Eaters, and as long as she accompanied you, but do try to be more careful. Your injuries could have been a lot worse. How did you know? Let's just say a little bird told me, and it's telling me now that Ayame has business with us. Is something the matter? They've asked us to attend the service. Of course we'll go. It's being held in the darker, is it? We'll take care not to be late, I promise. Alright then. Here is where we are then. Let's talk to the Placid Elder. The elderly woman hands you a candle, then she points over to a nearby corner where you might place it. Alright then. And then let's go ahead and wait here.
It seemed only right that we show our faces. May we join you?
Let us begin. I thank you all for coming to pay respects to our fallen daughter of the night. In the light, she was known as Todia, but in the dark, we shall remember her always as Menine. Let us each take a moment to offer her our prayers. We entrust her now to the night's sweet embrace. In darkness will she be free from pain and suffering, now and forevermore. May her soul find peace in the sunless sea of heaven, and in the love we bear for her in our hearts.
That vessel represents the night sky, the sunless sea of heaven.
Call upon you now, O bringer of shadow, to lead this gentle soul onto the sea. We call upon you, O warrior of darkness, to deliver her unto paradise everlasting.
I am told you assisted in the preparations for the service. On behalf of the Blessed, you have my sincerest thanks. The enduring legend of the Warrior of Darkness owes much to the traditions of these people. And none were more ardent in their faith than Todia. She would have been greatly moved by your presence.
You should know I don't deserve such reverence. I'll go with that one.
You might not deliver her to the heavens, but if you could deliver the night sky to her people, the real night sky, it would be the next best thing. Their prayers would finally be answered. They could gaze up at the firmament and see their ancestors in every twinkle of the stars. We cannot allow their hopes and dreams to drown in the light. We have to bring back the dark. If we don't, who will? Forgive me, thinking of all those we have lost.
No, it's all right. We will bring back the dark.
Mayhaps sooner than later, in fact. Eorzea and I finished deciphering the tablet, and its contents were most illuminating. Let us reconvene in my chambers. We have much to discuss.
All right, then. So, we'll need to find out what the plan is to find the Light Warden, so that we can bring back the dark. Alright, but I think that'll probably be for next episode. We'll go ahead and stop here for now. And then, when we come back, we will see what the tablet contained. Alright, so for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.